The days are long, but the years are short. That is a philosophy that my wife and I and my kids have really tried to live by. I initially heard that phrase from a guy that's been a mentor to me for a very long time. The days are long, but the years are short. And I think that when we have that perspective and we understand that, in the day to day grind, things can feel just like a slog and we're just not getting ahead. And that the long term doesn't really matter. We're just kind of trying to get through the day. That we don't really realize the value of each and every individual day, of each and every individual choice. And then all of a sudden we look up, and before we know it, it's like, how the heck did 5 years go by? How the heck did 10 years go by? And that's true in parenting, and that's true in marriage for sure. But you know what? That's also true with real estate here in Central Indiana. This is Andy Lichty of Andy Lichty and Associates with FC Tucker, and when I'm coming to you today, it's April 19th, I believe, coming to you with the latest update of the Central Indiana Market Watch. And that perspective, the days are long, but the years are short. To me, that kind of fits with really what I've kind of been talking about for the last several months in regards to having that long-term perspective. We hear the 24-hour news cycle that is designed to instill fear in us, to make us uncertain of what we're going to do and to not give us confidence on what's going on. But when we take a look back, and if you guys have listened to my market watches for any period of time, I like to talk about what happened during the same time period 4 years ago, pre-COVID, pre-inflation, and really to get the perspective of what's going on in the market, not just from a year ago and not just what's going on this month, but from 4 years ago, because it's those decisions that kind of, it's like a pebble on a pond, right? And you throw that pebble, it's the ripple effects of that really have the greatest impact on our life. So, so as I talk about the Central Indiana Market Watch today for April, again, it's for March's statistics, but for here for the April edition, just think about the days are long and the years are short, and that long time's going to go by fast. And how are you going to make sure that the ripple effects of your choices today, if you think about making a move, can be a blessing for you and your family in the years to come. So I'm going to start out right now, kind of letting you know what the most recent statistics going on in Central Indiana. In terms of homes for sale, we had 56.9% more homes for sale in the month of March than we did a year ago. Hamilton County, you had the most available homes for sale compared to a year ago, 96.2%. In Marion County, you had 59.5% more homes than a year ago. So we are seeing more homes than a year ago. However, 4 years ago, what does that look like? In Central Indiana, the number of homes for sale in March of 2023 compared to March of 2019, only 56.2% of homes compared to 4 years ago. So basically, for every 2 homes that were for sale in Central Indiana 4 years ago, there's now 1. What do you think that does to the prices? We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Hamilton County, the most exaggerated version. While listings may be up almost 100% from a year ago, we only have 33% of the homes for sale in March of 2023 versus March of 2019. So what that means, for every 3 homes that were for sale in Hamilton County 4 years ago, there is now 1 home for sale. Again, what do you think that does to prices? And then in Marion County, 59.8%, so almost 60% of homes for sale in March of 2023 versus March of 2019. So home sales are down compared to a year ago, and actually compared to even 4 years ago. But prices now compared to 4 years ago in Central Indiana, if you bought a home in March of 2019, on average, your home value has gone up 47.6%. In Hamilton County, on average, if you bought a home 4 years ago, your home value has surged 45.6%. And in Marion County, 52.7%. So one of my sayings you've heard me say in the past: don't wait to buy real estate and wait. supply and demand is the number one principle in determining the cost or the value of something. So let me ask you this: if we have half the homes for sale in Central Indiana that we had 4 years ago, do you think prices are going to go up, down, or stay the same? They may stay the same because there are fewer buyers, but they're probably not going to go down a lot. They may continue to go up. And actually, to kind of give you some anecdotal evidence, I can get in this video out a couple days later than I typically like to. A lot of that is I've just been slammed. And what I'm seeing in the marketplace right now, having whether it's been homes in Broad Ripple and Pike Township, in Fishers, in Noblesville, in Carmel. I've been all over either writing offers or listing homes in the last couple weeks, and we're seeing somewhat the same dynamic that we happened last year. I've had homes go anywhere from list price was about the cheapest, but I've had people write offers for 30 grand above list price and not got the home. Now we're not seeing the same number of offers that we saw a year ago. Quite frankly, when interest rates are 6.5% to 7%, fewer people qualify to buy a house than when rates were at 4%, 4.5%, maybe even 5%. But you can sense in the marketplace right now, again, there's not enough homes for sale right now. The market is starving for listings. And so if there's choices out there, if you're somebody you're looking to make a move, if you know how to properly present your home and know how to identify the opportune buyer for your home, you're going to be able to get a strong value for your home. Buyers, it may not be quite the same craziness, but right now in Hamilton County in the last 90 days, the average sales to list price ratio is 99.1%. And then in Marion County, the average sales to list price ratio is 98.1%. So those are things that you need to think about in terms of if you're making an offer or if you're listing a home for sale. While we may not be seeing some of the craziness that we saw, 10, 12 months ago, in terms of the number of showings, the number of buyers, because there's just not enough homes for sale. If you know how to properly position, and if you know how to, and if you understand what the opportunity is in the marketplace, you're still going to have to, if you're a buyer, you're going to have to come to the plate with a solid offer, or be very decisive in what you're looking for. And sellers, helping you find opportunities if you're looking to make a move, right? It's great to get a great value for your home, but how are you going to strategically maximize the ability to make a move here? So these are things to think about. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, we would obviously love to serve you guys. We have a vast array of programs for both sellers and buyers. I'm going to leave some stuff up in either in the comments down below, or if it's in YouTube, it might be above. I can't remember. But if you want to get more information on how we serve our clients, I would encourage you to look at those resources. I would encourage you to reach out to us. You can comment on this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, what you think is going on in the market, what you're seeing, or if you just have questions about, how to maximize the value of your home, or the proper process to be able to find the right home for you and your family, please reach out. This is what we do. We would love to serve you. And as always, if you know anybody looking to buy or sell a home, we're never too busy for your referrals. Thanks so much.